Listen, your starter RV doesn't have to be some random travel trailer you found on Facebook Marketplace that has a bunch of water damage and had 4 cats that lived in it. You can get something like this. Let's get into it. This is the 2025 Eddie Bauer 261BH-C, and it's a wonderful family camper. You have double over double bunks, rear bathroom with outside entry, fully equipped kitchen, and a super slide housing both a dinette and a sofa. So this is a jackknife style sofa, and the great thing about a jackknife is all the storage you get underneath. Look at that, huge storage. It does drop down into a bed as well, and as someone who is 6 foot tall, I would have to curl up a little bit, but for a kiddo, this is definitely a good option. You will also see that it has USB ports right here if you need to charge any electronic devices, and this super slide, try that again. And this super slide is flush floor. You'll see that there isn't any carpet in here whatsoever, and that it just kind of blends right in, so you hardly even notice the slide at all. Over to this side is our dinette. So you have plenty of room here for 4 people. You also see the Eddie Bauer logo right here in the cushion itself, which I really enjoy. And you have a big window letting in a lot of natural light. Plus you have kind of this really nice designer light right up top. And then in the back of the camper is going to be the double over double bunk. So what I love about this is they're rated for 300 pounds. So whether you have 2 kiddos or if you have an adult, this is going to be rated for both. You will also see right over to this side is the bathroom. I really kind of like the faux wood door there. I think they did an excellent job on design. But the bathroom itself, take a look at this. As someone who is 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, I can sit here. I have plenty of shoulder room. I have great leg space, sink off to the side. And as I mentioned, you have direct access to the bathroom. So if you or the guests need to use the bathroom, you can come right in, do your business, and head back out. You're not gonna be bringing dirt throughout the entire RV. As for the shower, again, as a 6 foot tall person, I can stand in here easily. I could probably be 6'1", 6'2", and still be able to stand in the shower, which honestly is pretty impressive for this size RV. The kitchen features an upgraded countertop with undermount stainless steel sink, 3-burner cooktop with an oven, 10 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator, and plenty of storage. Thermoform countertops are going to be a nice upgrade to your standard T-mold for a couple different reasons. One, you don't have to worry about the water that's going to get in between the T-mold and the countertop, and then it all rots out. And 2, because of that, it allows you to undermount a bowl, which makes it a lot easier to keep things clean because you can just kind of sweep it right into the sink itself. You also see a high-rise faucet on there, and you have the split sink, which makes it easier to do dishes. Over to the side is a recessed 3-burner cooktop with a glass cover. This, of course, is nice just because it adds a little bit of additional prep space in case you need it. Please make sure that you lift it up to actually use the burners. But something I do like is that there's an oven underneath. I know that seems minor, but a lot of manufacturers are taking an oven out, and I know a lot of people still want one in to be able to use it. Then, of course, up top you have your hood and then a microwave, as well as some additional storage. Now, what you'll notice is it has 2 tones. The uppers are going to be nice and light, and then the bottom is going to be like a kind of like almost a deep green, that Eddie Bauer green, and I really like it, especially with the champagne bronze pulls. You will see 2 full extension drawers right here, as well as some additional storage underneath the sink, but on the other side of the refrigerator, you have a big pantry providing a lot of additional storage. As far as the refrigerator itself, this is a 10 cubic foot 12-volt compressor driven refrigerator. A lot of the gas absorption refrigerators that we're used to seeing from, a few years back are only going to be about 6 cubic foot. So this is going to give you, essentially about 40% more space, which is pretty darn good. Something else I do want to point out is the entertainment center being located here. You'll see that there is a TV backer. I actually kind of like that it doesn't come with a TV in case, you don't want that to be the focal point. But if you do, I also like the fact that this is a huge space, which allows for you to be able to mount a much larger TV. You will also see that it comes with a Bluetooth speaker. So if you want to be able to take this outside and listen to music, you can do that. And there is a cutout here with the grommet. So for your TV, any other components that you want, you can place right here on the shelf and run them right up through to the TV. And as we take a look at the bedroom, you will see the queen bed. That is going to be a full walk-around bed here. Lift that up to be able to see the good storage underneath. You will also see that you have nightstands on both sides, plus in the wardrobe, you have these little cutouts. And then inside the wardrobe itself is going to be both your 120 outlets as well as USB ports. Whether you need to place a phone in here, if you have a CPAP machine, it can be a shelf for either one. Speaking of shelf, you'll also see the shelf going right across the top here. You have windows on both sides of the bedroom, and if you want a TV in the bedroom, there is a backer in the wall so you know exactly where to mount it. Let's take a look at the outside of the Eddie Bauer 261BH-C. So up front, you're going to get a power tongue jack as well as a smooth aluminum front. Right over to the side here, you will also see the big pass-through storage. I love having a lot of storage on the outside of a travel trailer, and this one definitely checks that box. You'll also notice a power awning with an LED light strip there over your main entrance. And as we talked about before, you also have the secondary entrance right here in the back. So again, you can just head right in, use the bathroom, and come back out. Underneath is going to be a fully enclosed and insulated underbelly, so that'll help keep off some road grime during travel and hopefully also keep out some of the rodents during storage. You'll see the square tubular bumper right here on the back, and up top is going to be a few different preps. In the center is going to be backup camera prep if you want that extra visibility, and then you will also have ladder prep so you can climb up onto the fully walkable roof. On the off-camp side, we will have our 50 amp detachable power cord, our water hookups, as well as the 2 terminations. Spacious interior, big refrigerator, flush floor super slide, and modern decor. Yeah, I think this would be a pretty good starter trailer. How about you?